If you're an artist, you need to watch this video, as many of you artists actually think once your music is on Spotify, you can become a millionaire overnight, which is a lie. But we have a lot more music streaming stores which are new that will actually pay you a lot more money than Spotify. Today I'm going to be showing you that one streaming store that will pay you a lot more money than Spotify. Even with 50,000 stream, you can get up to $1,000. But it's not possible like that on Spotify. So let's first of all look at how much Spotify pays you per stream. Spotify pays you 0.003 to 0.005 per stream, and it depends on where you are getting your streams from. If your stream is not coming from some of the countries that actually pays higher, like if your stream is coming from Nigeria, Ghana, you might actually get below 0.005. You might be getting something like 0.003. But with Qobuz, it's very different. Qobuz will pay you something from 0.015 to 0.021, which is 21. And that makes you get up to like $1,000 on 50,000 streams, or even more. Depends on where people are actually doing what, streaming your songs from. So that is why I would advise most of you guys to make sure you promote your song, or you do your marketing towards some of these stores, especially if you are an upcoming artist that needs money for more marketing, that needs money for more branding. You need to make sure you look into that store, the music store you want to actually do. You want to actually spend your money on to market your song, because if you are getting stream from some of these stores, you're going to make a lot more money than Spotify. Hello my wonderful people, I go by the name Nomit, and you're welcome to Analyzer 2 here on YouTube. As on this program, I'm going to be showing you tips about music marketing, promotion, anything that you need to know to brand yourself as an artist, for you to get to your targeted audience, or for you to get to where you actually want to be as an artist. Everybody wants to blow like whiskey, right? Is that not true? So today I'm going to be showing you some of the tricks that most artists actually apply to be able to get more money to promote their songs. Because a lot of you guys just focus on Spotify, but trust me, Spotify is not going to give you that money you're looking for, because before you can make money tangible, before you can make huge amount of money on Spotify, you need millions of streams. And according to calculation, if Spotify is paying you 0.003 per stream, it means on a million stream, before you can able to get like $3,000, or maybe below, depends on where people are actually streaming you from. But Qobuz is what I'm introducing to you guys today. I'm just giving you these tips. Go and search it up. If your music distribution platform that you use does not actually have them, or does not distribute your song on Qobuz, you need to change. Maybe look for some of the distributors that actually distribute your song on Qobuz, because Qobuz is actually going to make you a lot more money. Even with 50,000 streams alone, you can be making up to $1,000, which is cool, because a lot of you guys do not have the capacity to be able to make up to 1 million streams. You don't even have money for marketing. So as an upcoming artist, you want to make more money, for you to be able to do what, promote your song more, shoot a video. You need to make sure you look into some of the high-paying streaming stores that will give you enough money to be able to do what, work on your project. So I want to quickly show you why you really need to make sure your music is also being distributed on Qobuz. So what I want to do now is do the calculation for you to know how much you're going to make as an artist if you're making up to, or you're getting up to 1 million stream on Qobuz. But before I'm going to do that, I want to try and calculate how much you are going to make on Spotify if you get 1 million stream. Because like I said, a lot of you guys just think, okay, once I get 1 million stream, I want to go and buy a Lamborghini. It doesn't work like that. But if you want to make enough money, you need to watch this video to the end, and you make sure to subscribe for more tips that will be coming to your way. So let's get into it. So if Spotify is paying you 0.003, then you need to multiply it by 1 million. Multiply by 1 million. So let's see how much you're making. You're going to be making $3,000. You're going to be making $3,000 if you get 1 million stream on Spotify. But let me tell you one thing: before you make that $3,000, or before you get that 1 million stream, do you know how many videos you must have created on TikTok? Do you know how many promotion, how much money you must have spent on promotion? So if you want to make enough money, because the music thing is a business, so you need to make sure you apply the business side of it. You need to make sure you understand the business, part of the music thing. So let's now go into calculating how much you make on a million stream with Qobuz. So if Qobuz is actually paying you, let's say 0.015, for example, because sometimes it varies, they pay more than that sometimes. So 0.015 times 1 million stream. So let's say how much you're going to be making. You're going to be making, how much is that? Times 5 of what you're going to make on a million stream with Spotify, because you're going to be making $15,000. So now I'm going to ask you as an artist, I'm going to ask you as a business person. So which one do you prefer? Which one do you actually want to spend your money on promoting your song on? Do you want to promote your song on Qobuz, or you want to promote your song on Spotify? I'm not saying it's not cool to promote your song on Spotify, because we have a lot more people that use Spotify app than people that actually use Qobuz app. But you know, one more advantage you get from Qobuz is not actually operating here, they're operating outside, which means if you're promoting your song on Qobuz, you'll be getting much more audience outside your territory. You see why you want to use Qobuz. So if you have never heard about it, I want you to search it up and make sure you can ask your distributor who you distribute your song with, or because some of these distributors might not have distributed your song on Qobuz. Maybe you have distributed the song long before today. You can still go log on to your distributor site, go and check it up and add your song to it. There's a way you can do that. If you don't know how to do it, you can contact your distributor to add your song on Qobuz. Qobuz is a streaming store, so you can search it up. Maybe I'm going to be putting the logo here for you to see what it looks like. So this will bring us to the end of the video. If you know you enjoyed this video and you learned something from the video, make sure you share this video, you like, and you drop your comment below. And if there's anything you don't know, you can hit me up on my number. It's going to be on my bio. You can check it up on my bio, from my TikTok to my YouTube. Thank you so much. I love you guys.